Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from the gods, goddesses and angels for some extra guidance for us. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. This card wants to come out to the sacral chakra. Refusing to see the 2 of swords and love. Okay, so I'm just going to ask for some clarification for the sacral chakra, please. Some clarification for the sacral chakra. The Hierophant. Okay. So we have had some huge energy this week. I was actually out of all space and time. I came on and did our weekly reading and I was convinced I changed in my reality Valentine's Day from Tuesday to Wednesday. So there's been this disorientation going on. The energies are really ramping up. Things coming to the surface that we're really having to let go of, not try to force things, not try to control things, allowing things to flow now. And we have the sacral chakra. So this is the area of relationships, which is so poignant for this week of the Valentine's Day and this beautiful week and energy of love. A refusing to see, so some conflict going on in relationship. So when we have conflicts, when we start to look into our lives, into our relationships, and we're seeing the way a person behaves and it starts to affect us. That person is showing us that we are in a place of a lack of self-worth, because if the way somebody else behaves affects us and makes us sad, or we feel that we want to go into conflict, we feel that we have to defend ourselves, then we have come down into a low vibration of block of conflict that will only hinder us on our path. So today, and as I'm speaking, Archangel Gabriel is stepping forward. So Archangel Gabriel is the archangel who assists in the healing of our inner child, our sacral chakra, our emotions, the element of water. So this is where we have emotions to do with our relationships, and sometimes it can be because we have the Hierophant there, really taking things into past life as well, because if anything is creating unrest in this moment in time, it's coming from past lifetimes where we have got some karma to resolve with that person. So even though things may feel and seem confusing, go within and come into your heart and ask for the guidance, ask for the insight. And when the insight comes, it comes in loving and healing ways, not to create more conflict. It helps you to see with enlightenment a bigger picture that is playing out. So whatever it is, and I know this energy this week has been a very powerful week and has stirred so many emotions up, and it is to honour those emotions, to really save all those and allow anything that's not love to just fall away, because as we focus on love, this is when everything starts to change and we move back onto the higher timeline. We're just moving and skipping through these timelines that have brought karma into this lifetime from past lives. So we're moving through each timeline and we are coming into a beautiful time of opportunity to heal and to bring that healing into our past lives and some forgiveness there. And forgiveness is a powerful healer. It's not condoning what anybody else has done. It's just that this is making me feel so uncomfortable. This is hurting me. I'm now choosing to surrender it, dissolve it, calling your guide, your angels, your healing angels, Archangel Gabriel, to help you to dissolve anything that may be blocking our sacral chakra and blocking us from these sacred relationships, from these beautiful relationships that we really do feel love, first and foremost for ourselves, but then it comes and overflows into our life. And the beautiful colours of this card, the green, the blue of our emotions, nice and calm, and from that calmness we then focus on love. And as we focus on love, it calms our emotions, it calms our energy, it calms our field. So a day of really going within, going with the flow, because this energy, this is what it's asking, because these light codes that are coming in are integrating and being activated, and then they send us in onto an old timeline for us to be able to look at it from where we are now, not from the time that we may have been going through the challenges, but from the higher consciousness that we are all working towards, looking and seeing it and healing from here into the past and sending that healing through into past lives as well. There's so much coming up, so much shadow, and the shadow presents itself, so it's there for us to shine our light on, to shine the light of love, to shine the light of divine angelic healing, to call our guides and angels in to assist us, so we're not going into the old patterns, the old reactions. We are starting to respond from a higher consciousness. So as we do, we start to step up and rise up and move on to the higher timelines now. So lots of feeling past life healing, any pain that's coming up, any heartache, any relationship issues. Take a nice deep breath in this moment and just surrender how you are feeling, and sending light into your lives. First and foremost, bring the light into the area of your body where you're feeling the unease, where you're feeling the resistance. Breathe the light in this moment to those areas, and then send it out into your reality, into the areas of your life that are perceiving to create these feelings of discomfort and disharmony within. So you're releasing, you're releasing with love, you're releasing with divine healing, first and foremost yourself, and that will start to shift away any illusions that you may have. So yeah, don't go around in your head looking for answers to do with relationships. If we don't know, the answer's not there, and if we keep going round in circles, we really do mentally and emotionally and physically we just deplete ourselves on every level. So the Hierophant is reminding us the light's there amidst anything that we may be going through, any challenges, to really focus on the light. And every single person around us, the theme is everyone has got a different perception and is pushing their perception forward as truth when it's a perception. So when we step back in and not get entangled with any of that, because that will create more confusion, that will create more resistance to relationship. When we go within and stay true to ourselves, stay true to how we are feeling within, and allow everything out there to carry on, because the feelings, the healing, first and foremost, comes from within us. So whatever's going on in your relationship in this moment, your guides, your angels are around you. Archangel Gabriel is around you. Surrender any feelings. We don't have to put it in words. The feelings are there. Take a deep breath, breathe light into those feelings, and give permission for them to be healed in the most gentle and loving ways. And the base of the pack is shine. And then we have nurture, and then rebuild. So we have some powerful cards today. We have the Hierophant telling us to go in and listen to our guidance. Divine love. Once we feel that divine love, we don't go outside searching for it from others. It's within us, and then that just starts to ripple into our lives. We have the sun, breathing in that light of the sun, of the spiritual sun, the central sun, and the sun has been doing some really strange activities during the past months, and releasing solar storms, and as they are releasing, we get this influx of energy. And the sun will always transmute the blocks. So as we are receiving these beautiful healings from the sun and from our central sun that is sending divine intelligence, love, healing to us, we can sit in complete conflict, complete confusion, or we can sit in peace and absorb this light. It's that simple. God doesn't make it hard. Our head makes it hard. It creates massive stories. And imagine if we started to create stories in our mind of the new earth, of everything being exactly how it is meant to be through this transition into it and stepping into the new reality. We have to let go of the old. The old is a low vibration. It cannot resonate, reside in the heavenly vibrations. It's too heavy. It's dense. And as we are releasing and allowing the light to dissolve these layers upon and layers that we hold as our truth, and see with the divine truth that everyone has a different perception, and what's true for them is true for them, and no amount of any kind of arguing is going to change that. So as we awaken to that, we allow people with their own opinions, and that, because that's where their perception is. And as we shine this light of forgiveness, then we bring in the Empress, the Lakshmi of the tarot cards. Archangel Gabriel connected to this card as well. So this is bringing in this divine feminine, the nurturer, the healer, the seer, the intuit, with the clearest intuition, and that's our gift. We can't control anything. We can't step into the divine masculine because that's not our role. The two blend together perfectly. So when we stay in this place of the divine feminine, the high priestess, working our magic, using and allowing our energy to flow from us in the most loving and healing way, this is what we create in our field, this energetic field all around us. And it starts to then go out and create this beautiful new reality. So keeping one hand on the ground, anchoring, and allowing this light to come in today and dissolve anything that is not of love, whether we're seeing it or not. Ask for a healing today of dissolving anything that is causing resistance for us to move on our soul path, our life purpose. We have all this beautiful energy flowing to earth today. So as the light shines, we are then given the opportunity to look into the shadow and see it's there, not project it onto everybody else, and to see it's there and to shine light and love there, not to go into conflict. If we're going into conflict with anyone out there, we're going into conflict with ourselves. So being easy and gentle with ourselves today and allowing this beautiful light that's entering earth to really assist us. It's a week of love, and this energy, this immense powerful force is coming up and bringing this healing to the surface for us. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. Indulgence. Stop beating ourselves up when we enjoy ourselves. When we do indulge, it's everything in balance. So look at how you are feeling when you do maybe eat too much or drink too much, or however it may be, whatever it is in our lives, because these emotions here, these thoughts and emotions create us to go into overprotection. So when we go into protection, we start to eat certain foods to pad ourselves out, to escape what's happening on the outside world. So we start to stuff these emotions down with whatever it may be. So once we let ourselves off the hook and start to work on our emotions and our thoughts, those overindulgences become less. We become more in alignment because we're not stuffing emotions and pains down with anything, with food, drink, any kind of chemical, sugars. It could be anything, because there's a comfort there that helps us to escape how we're actually feeling and how we are being treated in the world. So when we come in and find that solace within, bringing this light in today, asking for any emotions that are really causing me to go out of balance, to step out of alignment, offer and just keep focusing on love, choosing love, focusing on love, and you'll see that we come back into alignment. We don't crave those substances any longer. In fact, we don't really choose to have them, but it's okay when we do, because everything in balance. So as we're doing this deep healing today, powerful healing today of whatever's come up for you this week or the past weeks, as a gift, it is a gift for you to surrender now, to the divine and allow the divine to work its beautiful divine healing within you and all around you. And as I'm looking down, we have the tower as well. So things falling away, things changing, things that are not good for us, things that are not of love falling away. Don't feel fear. Just allow it to happen. And if we do, that's okay. If we do get anxious, that's fine. It's not good, it's not bad. But the sooner we can come into alignment with within this moment and breathe this light in, so it can dissolve and dissolve and dissolve until we are here in that beautiful place of light within, where we are bringing back our divine power from past lifetimes into this lifetime now, and holding space and anchoring light and allowing ourselves to step into that expansion of faith. So we have 29, 35, 38, 39, 41, 43, 48, 12. What a beautiful day today. The Christ energy, Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, all the Holy Family, the Ascended Masters, our angels, our guides, our loved ones, they're all here today assisting us in this immense healing that we're all going through. And it is to be okay to know that we are moving through space and time, and we may get a bit disorientated because things are shifting, and we're moving up into the fifth and higher dimensions, and these old energies, these old thought forms, these old heavy words of criticism cannot reside up there. It's the pureness of love and expansion, freedom. So today, call on your guides, your healing angels, Archangel Gabriel, and the Christed light that's coming to earth to assist us, which comes with such immense love. So when we feel that love enfold us and feel loved within, then that is an immense healing. That is a beautiful, divine healing that changes our life, transforms us from within and without. So have a beautiful, beautiful day, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.